Hello everyone, my name is Stuti Maheshwari and I gave my IPMAT in 2021. Converted, I am Ranchi, I am Indore and I am Jammu and Bodh Gaya. Finally got into I am Ranchi in the year 2021 itself. And इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे how did I crack the IPMAT examination. So it was in the year 2020, COVID time, lockdown, when I got to know about this examination. I was looking for opportunities. I was in 12th standard. I have a background of humanities, and I opted for humanities thinking that I would get into UPSC, but then for UPSC as well, you need to do your graduation in something, and I was looking for option as in what is the best course of action for me ahead. And while browsing on YouTube and going through some YouTube videos, I got to know about the IPMAT program that many IIMs offered, and then I felt that this is what I want to do. Doing management from a top institute. I read more about it on different YouTube channels and articles, and I also talked with a few seniors, few career guiding counselors, and then I started my preparation. I did it mostly on my own. I did not really have a plan of action initially, so my preparation for the first few months was quite staggered. Afterwards, I went through a lot of counseling and guidance from my seniors who had a similar background, and I got to know that it is very important to have the right strategy to go forward. I decided to give a mock at least once in a week and rest 5 days. I used to study the concepts. For the IPMAT examination, I mostly followed Arun Sharma and a very important book that you must follow for VRC preparation, Word Power Made Easy for Norman Lewis. One day, one chapter. It has around 25-28 chapters. So one chapter, one day is a good to go schedule to follow. Few words that like come very handy later on in your life. Apart from that, I did not have board examinations because of COVID. They got cancelled, CBSE board. So I got plenty of time to prepare for IPMAT. If we talk about the last month strategy that I adopted before the IPMAT examination, so it would be, I think, devoting 8 to 9 hours of preparation, going through concepts, mostly revision, and mocks very frequently. I think one mock every 2 to 3 days, and then having a deep analysis. And everything, I used to maintain an Excel sheet for mock analysis, and I used to note down as in the topics that I needed to work on, the topics that I did better compared to the last time. So that helped a lot in tracking my progress. I basically took up some major questions, some most crucial questions that I used to mark from beforehand. When I used to practice those questions, I used to put a small star beside the question so that I remember to go through it again during my revision. So I went through those questions again during my revision, and I used to go back to my old mocks that I attempted and went through those questions, redid them. I think past year papers played a big role in that, in my revision journey. So that's how I revised for IPMAT. I followed a strategy to attempt the examination, as in I went through the questions first. Some easy questions I attempted then and there, marked the questions that I knew would take me some time, as in 3 to 4 minutes, and the big ones I did not mark. There's an option that, that way you could mark that question so that you could later on come back to that question. So after going through a section, I used to go back to the questions that I marked, took my time, attempted those, and then if I still had some time at hand, I used to go to the questions, the lengthy ones that I did not mark, did not attempt, and I went back to those questions. I went through them, and if I was able to if I was able to solve them, I used to attempt those questions as well. So that's how I attempted my paper. If you are an IPMAT aspirant or you are planning to start your IPMAT journey, then I would suggest that you join the live lectures that will be starting from 27th of March. You can also take up the mock series. Around 20 questions from the last year paper were quite similar to the questions in our mocks. So all the links are in the description given below.